Now, Jerry, there are about 42 accounts of child molestation against you. We look at the reports, eyewitness accounts. I mean, you're pretty guilty. How the fuck can you dispute any of these claims? What do you have to say for yourself?
Well, hey there, Bob. I'm innocent of all these charges.
Innocent? You gotta be fucking kidding me. There's no way you didn't do any of these things.
Now, did I horse around with these kids? Yes. Did we have playtime during shower time? Yes. Did I have a rock hard erection? Yeah. But there was never any sexual intent whatsoever.
Now, Jerry, let me stop you right there. On one of the reports, it states that on multiple occasions you made young children squeal like a pig.
Well, that was just us playing Old MacDonald on the farm in the showers, but nothing more than that.
Now, Jerry, even for a normal, rational human being, which obviously you are not, you don't find this behavior disgusting in any way?
Not at all. I just tried showing these kids a little bit of pleasure and just a good time.
No way, you understand how horrible the word pleasure sounds in this situation. You know what, let me just ask you outright. Did you ever touch any of these kids' genitals?
Well, I might have helped them out, getting the spots that they couldn't reach. We also practiced the three-point stance in the shower, but nothing more than that. No sexual content whatsoever.
Okay, now let me ask you about Mike McQueary. He states that he actually saw you in the showers with these young kids in a rhythmic motion. Now, why don't you explain yourself?
That red-headed fuck is nothing more than a chatty Cathy. He's been making lies about me wanting my job, but he'll never get it. He's just a big red-headed devil child.
No, wait, you're saying that he just made up everything he said he saw. Why don't you tell us what really happened in the showers that day?
Well, I was actually spotting young Christopher while he was doing his squats and his deadlifts, and then we decided, because it was all hot and steamy, to get a shower. Nothing more.
Oh, you sick fuck. Alright, even a mother has come forward and said that your genitalia has touched his body while in the shower, and even had detectives call you about it and ask you questions. Now, what do you have to say for something like that?
Well, I don't exactly remember what happened, but I do remember that red-headed fuck McQueary was out there playing music, and Shake What Your Mama Gave You came on, so we all decided to have a dance party in the shower. There was nothing more than that, though.
No, wait, we have you on record talking to the detectives, where you admit that you were wrong, you admit that this was a bad idea, and you even, quite frankly, wish you were dead, which I think the entire nation does at this point. Now, how can an innocent person feel that way and then deny all these claims, years later?
In my recollection, I don't remember saying I wish I gotten head, I wish I was dead. I just remember doing some crystal meth and being at a real low point in my life, and it was just terrible times for me and my family.
Alright, now Jerry, we even have a janitor on record saying that he watched you perform oral sex on a young boy. Now, tell me this, did you do that or not?
No.
Oh, how the fuck does someone confuse watching an old-ass man like yourself giving oral sex to a young boy? And what would be their motive for making up this lie?
I have no idea. You'd have to ask them.
Now, you gotta understand, for anyone else to buy your bullshit that you're trying to sell, they'd also have to buy the fact that you're the unluckiest man in the history of the world. Now, how do you explain that?
I honestly don't know what you want me to say. I love playing with children, and these were the best days of my life.
Now, this is the crazy asshole that thinks he has a shot at defending Sandusky. Let's take a look at what the hell he thinks he's going to say to get him out of this one.
Oh yeah, we're fucked.
Now, your pathetic life has even gotten the famed Joe Pop fired from his prestigious position. What do you have to say about that?
I've been changing Joe Pop's diapers for the past 25 years. I've been at his defense for his teams all along, but he cannot come to mine? What an ungrateful man.
Now, normally in our broadcast, we thank our guests for coming on the show, but this sick bastard has been giving pulled pork sandwiches to little kids. We are all, as a nation, horrified by his actions and will probably never, ever recover. I just want to say, I hope you burn in hell, Sandusky.